Hello everybody, hello. Hopefully you guys hear me. Hello. Nice. Seems like I got some audio tonight. So, some nights tend not to get some audio, but it's good to actually have some audio tonight. Yeah, so I'm here in San Juan today. Well, Princess Juliana, but San Juan FIR. Yeah, and you see they have a aircraft that just lined up the runway. Is that a Merjet? I think that's a Merjet, but I think he's in a 777. But apparently it showed as a 767 because I didn't have delivery for that. Oh, the OBS, I think they call it the OBJ, if I can remember. And nice, there he goes. Is that Merjet? What's that? Let's see how this departure looks. Oh, we all like this departure, don't we? Nice. It's climbing out. I have to make that right bend to avoid all the terrain here. Nice. So far, so good. It looks really nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. There you go, that nice bend. Alright, so yeah, this is default TNCM at Princess Juliana at the moment, which came with X-Plane12.1.2. Not too bad. This is actually my first time actually flying out of here. I've actually been at this airport at the moment with the default one. I have the Payware one as well, but obviously I want to try out how the default one looks, which I think is at least okay enough that you can actually see a bit more objects and the terminal looking a little bit more like, you know, terminal. And at the moment I connected the jetway. You can do it by just pressing Shift G, and then you can see toggle the jetway, which I did. Yeah, so it's Princess Juliana, guys. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Yeah, so I'm actually doing 2 stops today. I'm actually doing to go into Punta Cunta, and then from Punta Cunta we're going into Kingston, Jamaica. Wagwan to all my friends in Jamaica, you know, big up to all you guys. Thanks for actually being part of my streams and actually being part of my Discord as well, even my channel on a whole. So, you know, really appreciate it, you guys. Yeah, so this is X-Plane, like I said, X-Plane12.1.2 default airport for Princess Juliana for X-Plane. So looks really nice, and that's my livery here, the Carbon Airlines. They don't use this one, but they use the actual I'll put on the sounds a little bit. Yeah, they actually use another livery, the other livery for the Max. Yeah, so they don't really operate the NG that much anymore. Or probably somebody can let me know if they actually in service anymore still, or if they're not. But this is the old livery, as you see here. And those who know, like, Carbon Airlines is pretty much buy out from Air Jamaica, with a hub base in Trinidad. Yeah, so anyways, at the moment I'm actually online as Carbon Airlines 410, which I can show you guys on my other screen as well. Oh, there we go. So you see 410, and yeah, at the moment you have San Juan Center and Princess Juliana 80s, and this pretty much is what's it called, Marquitia? I'm not too sure, but it's like Venezuela. Yeah, so I think they had a model a while ago. Here he is. Like I was saying earlier, he's in a 7 showing as a 763, no, 767 or 300, and he's pretty much supposed to be in a Boeing 727-200. So, you know, because the Emerjet has that aircraft, but because I don't have it, it's showing as a 767 300. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing about it. I'm actually gonna load the flight plan, which you go into flight plan and then actually press Symbris because I have a simple flight plan today. And we see here departure time. Oh, saying at 9:40 is actually well 9:40 is supposed to be 01:40. So that's the departure time, and the equipment code is Lima, and pretty much that's how you do it with this program here. And you just press send. Once you press send, and that's gonna go to the ADC. One other good thing I like about this is you can go on radar and see which aircraft here is climbing out of flight of 14,100 feet. But yeah, they got, you know, like I said, so many good things I like about this program. It took a lot to actually get all of this running, man. But yeah, I'm here pretty much getting ready for this departure into well, going Punta Cunta. So at the moment I'm just going to get everything up and running. So let me get into the cockpit and try to get this flight all sorted out. Here we go into the cockpit. So yeah, you see cold and dark. I like the whole dynamic lights and stuff like that. So yeah, I can change it. Yeah, I like that one. Anyways, it's not gonna take long anyway. Just gonna put a few things on. Emergency lights. We're gonna get the as well. Let me get the ground. Ooh. GPU, set the chocks, and we have door. I'm gonna open the cargo. We're gonna do things like I said. We're departing in about 20 minutes. So now that we have the ground power, alright. So let me get these sounds up a little bit so that you guys can actually hear. Alright, here we go. So now the sounds are up. Nice. So let's get the lights. You know, we're trying to do things a little bit professional these days. Yeah, that's the only issue is just my landing these days, man. The whole sim and everything, and trying to get all of these things sorted out. But I think I'm being optimistic. I think like everything will work out eventually. Put up the lights here. Yeah, so I'll get the flight plan for you guys so that you can see what. And here we in the description I'll show. Well, I would have shown you guys what I actually running at the moment. And hopefully you've seen this with the AVITAB 0.6.4. I mean, you can load it up here, or if you want to load it, take out this, which I like to do. I haven't seen much people doing that anymore anyway. Ooh, what just happened? Was it somebody popped up? Was it someone popped up? Let me find out. Oh yeah, damn. Can you imagine that? Somebody popped up right at my stand. Damn, that's crazy, man. That is crazy, man. Who is this? Let me try to see what this guy is. Canada 1246. Oh, that's Sidia Dia. Damn, so you tell me I have to message Sidia Dia to let you know can he shift his stand. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but oh man. Yeah, so I'm just actually texting him, which you can't do. For example, I guess I'll show you guys that screen. You can actually do here in SwiftPilot GUI. So you just put, and you can see the commands and stuff. .m and what's this call sign again? What's this call sign? Come back. It's Econator 1245. Okay. ACA 1245. Hey man, can you shift down a little bit, please? As you are on my stand at the moment. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the cooperation. Yes. So we see Sidia, so it just went on to, I'm not sure that's a man or woman. It says Sidia, most likely it will be a man. But I sent my flight plan to ooh. Let me see. There we go. So hopefully he does move. Hopefully he sees the message or even knows how to use the message now. Anyways, meantime, what I'll do is, I think he removed, I believe so. Anyways, I think. Alright, so like I was saying, I'll just show you guys the screen, the flight plan. Oh, here we go. So he just said okay. So hopefully you guys saw that. Yeah, he just said okay, so he's pretty much moving on now. Kind neighbor. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to AVITAB, go to charts, and then I'm just gonna go to where I normally save my routes. Oh, where did I put it? Where did I go? There you go. So 12 aircraft. I normally save it in like docs. We're gonna look for TNCM. Here we go. And we see here. Yep. So today it's, what's it? It's cost index 12. Yeah, cost index 12. Going to fly the 340. Man, I don't think we should be going to 340. Man, I think we should go in 310. So probably, I think I'll probably put that a little bit lower. So let me actually ask. Let me actually put the flight level to 300 because that's gonna be a bit too high up. So, alright, here we go. Can I just send that? Anyway, so at this point in time, so we're gonna try to get things up and running. So since we have ground power, let's try to put the IRSs. We're gonna wait on this heat. Yeah, we're gonna do things by time 7 minutes. By time 6 minutes, we should be ready to depart because everything else should be up and running by then. So just pretty much about 6 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna move on like they normally do the flow, going all the left, going down, and then across, and then across. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna get the cursor, so now you guys can actually follow along. Alright, so here we go. So like I was saying, so you're gonna go down this way, and then as well go down this way and down this way as well. So that's what I will be doing. So first of all, just making sure all of this is on, and I will come back to that shortly. Just trying to get everything all sorted out because I did send a flight plan. So just go to pausing it, and TNCM. Yeah, hopefully I think we're on Alpha 3 at the moment, I believe. I can go to left, GPS left. There we go. Moving along really quickly, guys. And what I need to do is request flight plan, because I would have sent up a flight plan for. Well, I'd have had a flight plan already loaded. So just load that with SimBrief. There you go, TNCM to MD, and there we go. So I'm actually just gonna not activate it as of yet, because you have to make sure you have everything as well. So here we go. Like I was saying, now we're gonna go to the payloads weights. Ooh, what? No, because we have to actually have the weights and all that kind of stuff. So if you come down here, we see 6799. So let's go down here, 6799. I'm gonna go to payload and go to fuel of 6799. Load, go to fuel, and next page. Where we go? Back, sorry. Fuel truck.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
So they're starting the refueling. Oh, nice. Alright, so let's go to what else we have to actually do. We have to actually update the payload as well. So we come back again, back to AVITAB, go back to charts, and then we're gonna look at the payload for today. Let me see, what do I have for today? Page 3. I have 146 passengers, cargo 3.3, payload of 16.4. Zero fuel weight just of 58.7. So we have to remember that zero fuel weight of 58.7. So let's go 58.7, 16.4. Hopefully I remember that. 58.4. 58.4. So that's 16,400. Let's see if we get that. Okay, so if we go here, we're going up. Let's see how much we will have. It says 59.5, 58.4, so we actually have to put a little bit less. So we put that to about 15,800. Let's see how much we have. 58.9, so we put that to about 1500 then. There we go. 58. Oh, now I undershoot it, so now it's gonna be 15. Let's put 3. Alright, here we go. 58.4. Nice. So now I'm gonna go and load the rest of the stuff here. Let me load the performance in it. There we go. Was it 58.7? Oh, 58.7. I thought it was 58.4. So it's 58.7. So actually I have to go add a little bit 3 more. So 15,600. There we go. Alright, here we go, 58.7. So now we have the weights. We're not gonna put it as of yet. Everything else is uploaded, but I'm actually gonna change this to flight level 300. Yeah, because we don't want to get too high. Alright. So let me go to what else I have to go to now? I have to actually go back and check the reserves fuel for the flight, which is at 3.1. Alright, 3.1. Here we go. And the cruise wind, we're gonna put all of this stuff now because it's already pretty much have. So we're gonna press load, and there we go. So I'm actually on my ACAS as well too, so I can actually go on that screen so you guys can actually see that. So yeah, if I go on down here, you can just select any one you want, which I already did. So the flight number is 410 with this is going to be the first leg, Lima, and here's the flight plan which I load. You can get any of the airlines here. So look at how many airlines they actually have with Global Alliance. You know, they got so many of them here, so you can pick from a wide selection. 147 passengers, so we put that to about let's put that to about, I guess, 100. You can put it that way if you want to put it that way, or if you want to put it as first class as 40 and then put it as a 107, and the cargo is 3,600. So you can do it like that and then just press start. As long as you have XP UIPC running, it's going to be able to load all that. So you see it's based on OpenStreetMaps. Alright, so if we come down here,
flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good.
Alright, so departure leg we know is normally going to go straight out and then turn in right, trying to avoid all of that terrain down here and come around and then come back. Yeah, and then get all the way over to San Juan, past San Juan, and then got into Punta Cunta down here. Alright, so you heard that the fuel is uploaded. Alright, so now we can continue the rest of the checks. Since we're gonna be departing pretty soon, I guess we can start the APU as well. I mean, normally they would actually do all the checks in terms of actually doing the test and all this kind of stuff, you know, like this for example, checking all of these here. You can actually do test on here, putting this on test, and putting all of this on test, and then actually pressing maintenance. And you know, there's some procedures for all these things. I'll put the main panel, you can put on the main panel. So now we're gonna continue. See, we're not using any of these at the moment, since we're gonna put the logo lights on and keep it on steady for the moment. So yeah, let's get back outside. Alright, here we go. So you heard that sounds came from the APU just started up. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, I actually have a little program. Yeah, I actually have a little program I can actually use. I have the landing rate, but I don't even think that it's loaded actually. Yeah, it's actually not even loaded, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, but that's okay. I actually have to update that program to make sure that I can be able to work. Even the better, what's it called? The ground handling. I think the ground handling can work, but what I want to use the ground handling. Actually, well, let me see. Hopefully it doesn't crash with the sim. Alright, here we go. So you can actually put, for example, these here, these two, and then a cut here as well. So hopefully it loads that. I'm not too sure if it will, but does it not? Oh, I didn't actually press drive up. Alright, so when you press drive up, there we go. Alright, so as you press drive up, then you see it's gonna be driving up the ones that you selected. So I have this the JA design is the ground handling program, ground handling deluxe, and that's a payware add-on that you actually add. Right. So here you go. It's nice, isn't it? I'll try to put some of the sounds on a little bit. Nice, isn't it? Yeah. So you know, all of these are like stairs and extra little stuff. So we're just gonna leave it like that because you know there's not much really else you can do. When it's time to depart, then I'm gonna come, and that's one of the things I like about it. The payware one, you know, you can see some animations there. Really and truly, I was supposed to bring the baggage first, but oh well, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, it's workable. It does look really, really nice. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, it does. It does look really, really nice. Anyways, let's continue. Let's get back into it. Let me see if I can put some of the lights on here, even some of the background lights there as well, and a bit of the lights up here. Alright, so we pretty much, let's try to get moving. We only have a few more minutes before we actually get ready to depart. So we're gonna continue with the rest of the checks, all of these, because it's been a few minutes already, so you know we're trying to get out. And let me see, center, I can actually contact center now, San Juan center, but first of all let me check the 80s, which I can actually, let's tune the 80s on COM1. So let me put up the sounds here. You can actually put up the sounds here. That's one of the things I like about X-Plane. So let me see. There you go. You can actually turn up the volume. Alright. There we go.
Altimeter 1017.
Nice.
Area navigation approach runway 10 in use. Departing runway 10. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Information Charlie. So far you have information Charlie.
Princess Juliana International Airport ATIP information Charlie 0100 Zulu. West 0
That's about 40 minutes.
At 12 gust 29er.
Gusting 29er, wow.
4,000 meters.
4,000 meters, really.
Rain.
Wow.
Showers in vicinity.
Showers.
Few clouds undetermined. Ceiling 1,500 broken.
Oh wow, 1,500.
29er.
Oh wow.
2.27. Altimeter 1017. Area navigation approach runway 10 in use. Departing runway 10. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Alright. So clearly you can see that the weather here. Actually I didn't actually have it. Well, the live weather actually is supposed to reload. So let me reload that just to make sure everything is all loaded. There you go.
Showers in vicinity. Few clouds undetermined. Ceiling 1,500 broken.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the latest weather, make sure everything is all good. And I mean, so far, let me see.
Runway 10. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Information Charlie. Why does it seem like the weather is a little bit off? I'm not too sure, but something is a bit off about it. I think something is a little bit off with the weather. Oh, actually, no, it's not. There is weather. There is some sitting here. Yeah. So and there is some rain here. So. Oh, nice. There is some weather, so that's actually okay. Well, that's true. That's actually total air temperature, not the actual temperature. So that's okay. Alright, so let's get the rest of the stuff
Departing runway
sorted out.
10. Advise on initial contact.
And now I'm
You
gonna
have
actually
information,
contact.
Charlie.
I'm actually gonna contact San Juan Center now on 118.150. There we go, San Juan Center. So now I'm just gonna continue to get the rest of the stuff here, so that we can pretty much get going. Let me ask them for clearance, since we're pretty much almost ready to get the before start procedure and all these kind of things. Right, so let's just put the APU on for now, and then put the pucks as well. So now we have air regulating and everything in the aircraft as well. So yeah, I'm actually gonna contact them just to hear what they have to say, and yeah, let me see what they're saying. Okay, so let me see. Let me see. Oh, that's it. Right, nice. Someone said Carbon Airlines 410 at stand Alpha 3. If information standby. With information Charlie requesting the IFR clearance to Punta Cunta. Nice. Hopefully he heard me.
Carbon 410 South Southern, clear to Punta Cunta Airport via flight plan route, climb through flight level 150, squawk 1042.
1040. Did you say 1042? Just confirm that was squawk 1042 and flight level 150.
Affirmative.
Roger, so that's clear to destination via the via route and climbing to flight level 150 and squawk 1042. Carbon 410. Here we go.
Carbon 410, read back correct.
Alright, so we got a squawk 1042. Alright, 1 0 5 4 2, and you can always test. You can test all of these things just to make sure everything's all good. If you want to do that, you can do that. Just testing everything, but you know, yeah, that was actually supposed to test over there, but then it didn't actually sound like it did. But that's okay. We'll work it out still. Anyways, nevertheless, let's continue to make sure that we can get a good departure here. The runway heading. So we're gonna do the brief and then actually do the procedure. So let me come down here. Let me show you guys what we got. So we're here Alpha 3, so we're gonna push back and then go on to Alpha down here, and then runway take off from there. And then obviously there's some mountains here. Hopefully I can show you guys that. Oh, can I show you guys? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so there's some mountains there, so you actually have to make a immediate right and heading over about 180, and then go on to continue en route. On the Papa Juliet Mike, which is 113, so I'm gonna put that VRO on. I'm gonna clear that 113.00. There we go, 113. And we see we have it down here. And what else? What else, man? Yeah, so I think he said climbing to flight level 150. So that's pretty much the departure. Obviously, in the event of any emergency, you're gonna turn around and come back to land runway 10. Only a right hand turn, so we're not gonna be making any left turns. We're gonna hopefully get a good climb out. The weather is not too great at the moment. He did say flight level 150. 34, because I know that flight level. I knew flight level thing was gonna be a bit too much, so I'm actually still gonna put 2300. Just to right here. But we're already on the APU, so since we're on the APU, you can actually disconnect. The ground power. So let me just try and put this thing here.
Emergency 1027, weather services
Let me see.
terminating at Jamaica PM
Alright, there you go. Alright. So I'm gonna test all of that, so we're pretty much almost ready for departure. So what I'm gonna do is remove the GPU, and I'm gonna actually go to the checklist as well. Trying to do things a little bit professional today. Charts, let's go here, and then let's go to the charts. So wrong chart. This chart, the NG. So obviously oxygen test instrument transfers, which is normal, window heat, which is on, pressurization, which we did set it a while ago, but we just have to put the elevation for MDPC, and MDPC elevation is in fact 47. Alright, elevation is 47, so put out 50. Alright, so we're pretty much almost ready. Now we're just gonna put a runway heading for TNCM. TNCM and the runway heading, like we said, was 96. Alright, so we're pretty much ready now. So we're just gonna get the rest, the final checks, and then we'll be getting to startup. Alright, so that was the pressurization mode selector, which is auto. Flight instruments is set. Parking brakes, which I believe is set. It is, and fuel start levers is cut off. Alright, so all of that is set. So I will ask for the before push and start carburetor 410 requesting push and start. Alright. Push and start is approved. Carbon 410. I guess since we have the ATC telling us runway 10, so we know that is the departure, but we know that the weather is not too well. It's 1,500 feet ceiling. Okay, so we're gonna press Shift G, which is gonna disconnect the the jetway. I'm actually gonna close all the doors as well. So I'm gonna go to ground and then go to doors. Let's close all of these doors. And remember, we did have all of these here, so we're gonna take out these things here. Oh, there's a air connector that just came back. Nice. Alright, so what else? Let me see, what else? Let me see. Where is this program? Is the ground? Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's the program. Alright, so we take out these first. Nice, doesn't it? Yeah, this is a Payware. This is a Payware program, Payware software, JA design, which gives you a lot of animations and stuff. So that's really nice. Ooh. Oh, and as I went there, I actually forgot something. Yeah, you still actually have to drive away all, and then hide all. So that way they're not gonna be standing up in the back. Alright, so now since I have everything all sorted out, the final reserves, the 0 fuel rate, then I can actually press activate. And it's 15,000 feet instead of 30,000 feet. That's okay. Now we're just gonna put the weight. But first of all, let me just contact ground. Let me just contact ground. And we're pretty much ready. How long it's been? I know it was 5 minutes, so we're pretty much like ready now. So that's really been a good timing. So that's the thing I like about this program here. You can press this and press
down to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright, and I'm actually gonna press
ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, so just gonna do the final stuff here before start procedures on them. All of these will be set. Normally the newest NG don't have this panel. You can actually change it in the config file, but I'm not gonna go and mess around with all of that right now. So we're gonna get the rest of the charts, the weights, on the next page. I think it's on the 4th page or 5th. Which page is it? It's one of them. Oh, here we go. Alright, so it says runway, so it says flaps 5, and that's for takeoff. a TO. So that's V1 137140142. Alright. So you see here, we see here
Okay, all doors and hatches are
cell
closed. Ready to
TO
connect.
with a cell of 52. Alright, cell 52. Cell 52. And it's takeoff. There we go. 52, press takeoff, and it's flaps 5. And CG. And there we see we have 1, 2. But you actually have to set the departure as well, which I already actually automatically set because I did activate. Actually, sorry, I had to activate. And here we go, 140 and then 142. So that's pretty much set. So I'll put
So
progress
connected
here.
and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, so we're pretty much ready for the push back. And since it's 145, I'm gonna put 145 plus 20, 165. Alright, so we have pretty much everything. So yeah, I think we have everything ready. We'll pressurize the hydraulics, these two, and then yeah, we'll just pretty much get the pushback now. So first and foremost, let me release the brakes, and then we'll do the checklist after that. Alright, here we go. And I'm gonna start the timer, get a timer on that. Chrono.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Nice, isn't it? There he is. Nice. Yeah, one of my favorite views, man. I like to stay on the ground and just watch them push back. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah, the old livery, man. Anyways, alright, so let's get the checklist before we actually start the engine, man. And we're gonna do things the right way, like I said. So the before start is flight deck door. Let's make sure that the flight deck door is closed and locked, which not. Alright, so very good. Alright, so that's closed. What else? Alright, fuel is already checked. The passenger signs, window heat. Yep, all of this. Well, you know, the cabin crew and them would have said that, which they can actually in the back. Window heats, all of this, all checked. And MCP, which is all set. Takeoff speeds is set. CDU preferred aileron and rudder and aileron trim 3 and 0. That's taxi and takeoff briefing. And we're gonna get the. Well, we could have put the articulation lights on like from time we were there, but we pushed back and now we're gonna start the engine anyway. So yeah, from here now we're gonna start the engine. So now we're gonna do the before start procedure. There we go, and put the packs 1 and 2 off. Make sure that we have enough pressure.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Once you have less than 40 psi or 40 psi, you set parking brakes. So put pipe brakes here.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And then now we're gonna actually start the engine. So let's start engine number 2. So we're gonna make sure that we get N2 enough pressure. So we see here N2 pressure rising once it reaches about 26 on the N2. Then we're gonna start the engine. Alright, here we go. 96, we're gonna put the fuel levers on. We're gonna disconnect that. Actually, they're gonna start the engine, so let's head out. Not there, but the engine's starting up, so let's head a little bit. Nice, isn't it? Nice.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed.
Alright, so let's start engine number 1.
We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, so that's starting up. 15, 19, 25. Alright, I'm gonna get fewer levers in. There you go. Yeah, so he pretty much moved to the right side, getting ready for when you're ready to wave him. Nice. Okay, so you just heard the click, so that means the engine just started there. Alright, now, so we're gonna move a little fast, so let's get flaps 5. So then you see down here on the gauge here, gonna get RTOs. We're doing the after start procedure here. All generators, get all these things, put the APU off, APU bleeds off, no longer needed. Isolation switches, so we can have both packs, whichever one. So if in case one pack fails, then that one can be regulated. And then we're gonna warm up the probes, so you know we don't end up having one of these crashes like the ATR from that crashed in was it Sao Paulo? Was it Brazil? Yeah, a lot of it was to do with cold weather on that day and stuff like that. I think you had to put this on. You can actually put it on continuous. That's to restart the engines in case of any emergency. You have it like constantly clicking, you know, like a spark, you know, like spark plug and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna put this on TA. Let me see, do we have all the lights on here? No, we do not. You can put lights on if you want. Yeah. And then we're gonna do the rest of the other checks. Let's check the rudder fully left, check rudder fully right. So at least my rudder is good. Yeah, at least my rudder is good, but not all the time it does be good. But it's only my controls that have these problems. So like my elevators and them, sometimes I don't get elevation, and that's my issue, isn't it? As you can see, like I'm having some issues with my whole. I don't know why it happens, but I'm pushing on the yoke and then it's just doing different shit. Yeah, so sometimes I just have to actually plug it and then reconnect it and disconnect, just to make sure that I get, you know, just to keep myself in a. You see, I'm actually getting the, but then for some reason, just I don't know, man. That's one of the issues that I have, and that's actually like my 4th controls, man. I bought so many controls, man. It's crazy, but it's always, you see, it's not even moving much. We're not prepared to get any emergencies. Oop. What just happened here? So let me see. Yeah, because you actually have to make sure that your controls is really good, because you don't want any deflection and stuff. So just give me a quick second here. Let me just ensure that this thing actually resets. But sometimes it doesn't, and then, you know. Look. Hopefully you guys heard that. Yeah, because I don't know why. Because sometimes it just pops, man, and then you have to actually recalibrate, man. That's my only issue. So you see right now, like it's like you have to go back here and then, you know, because I'm using this whole controller, as everybody already know, and then, you know, you have to just go back and just recalibrate stuff. Like it's so crazy that you actually have to do all of that. Yeah, pretty much, but that's just how I do it. Yeah, just to make sure that everything's all good. But that's the thing I like about X-Plane, like you can do so many things, man, with all of this. So you see now I actually have a little bit more range. So once you get the recalibration, anyways, but you know, once you put a trim and everything, then you'll be fine. So let's get this trim. Alright, so trims is all set, so we can get the actual checklist. Let's get a checklist for the after start. We get, where is it? Oh, after start, but before taxi, generators is on, probe hits is on, anti-ice, isolation switches, continuous, recall, which we actually have to check. Actually, recall is checked. Other brakes, RTO, levers, idle detent, flight controls is checked, and ground equipment is clear. Alright, so we're now pretty much ready to go. Let me see. Just now, give me a second. I'm actually here in Discord, like Yeah, a lot of guys, you know, chat to a lot of the guys in Discord, you know, really appreciate all of them. You know, a lot of critiques and stuff like that as well too. So you know, it's a lot of information given, so it's really important to actually, you know, take in all the information and stuff like that. And, you know, they talk about in chat. Yeah. Yeah, so they're just talking about like the London Gatwick to actually Trinidad POS to like London Gatwick. Wait, somebody? Wait. Oh, that was somebody on the stream. Not on the stream, sorry, in the.
Frontier Flight 269.
In Vatsim.
Airbus A320 stand Alpha 4. Formation X-ray request clearance to Santiago.
Alright. So while we wait for that guy, just put this
Clear to
traffic
we have Victor's route 2, Blinken, and it's filed.
and
Climb and maintain
I think traffic
5,000
as well. I put terrain. I put terrain on my side since it's nighttime. I don't know what's happening in terrain. Actually, terrain just for now. When we reach in the air, then I'm actually gonna get the terrain and he'll follow the terrain. So he have terrain and then I'm gonna have the weather just for now since it's a bit rainy or wet at the moment. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna call asking for taxi. Yeah, Caribbean Lines are 410 requesting taxi.
Caribbean 410, taxi to Holden Point Alpha, runway 10.
Order taxi to Holden Point Alpha for runway 10, Caribbean 410. Alright, so here we go guys, so let's try to move up a little bit now.
Frontier Flight 269 is clear to Santiago.
Alright, so let's release the brakes
and then as filed.
and let's go.
Expect 5,000.
Alright, here we go.
Altitude 5,000. Expect 210 after.
Alright guys, so yeah, let's move on.
Frontier Flight.
Alright.
Frontier Flight 269, you clear via radar back.
Yeah, so I like, you know, I can watch all of these things on my A cars as well. So like, you know, if I come down here, you know, you can see I'm actually moving here. I'm going all the way down here and then taking off for runway 10. So yeah. Alright. So just while we're at it, we'll just look at everything, make sure everything's all good. So we have N1
Frontier Flight
in the moment.
clear to Santiago. The radar vectors. Route
Okay.
2. Brink and then as filed. 5,000. 280 10 minutes after. And 10:34. Frontier Flight 269.
Alright.
Flight 269, will be back correct? That was vertical push. Altimeter 3003.
Alright. Yeah, bear in mind that's the default TNCM, default Princess Juliana, man. It's not looking too bad actually. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so no changes really, and everything is the same in terms of the departure. And it's gonna be a right turn to about a heading of about 180. Alright, of about 180 after departure. And flaps is 5 and RTO. And it's pretty much takeoff 0. D2, which is 91.4. Alright, so we have the departure here. Nice. Nice, isn't it? Nice. Sweet. One of the things I like to do is just try to make sure that we don't. Let me hold at the position here. We actually have to hold. Let's hold because we didn't get the clearance yet. Caribbean Lines of 410 is fully ready for the departure.
Caribbean 410, flighting 180, runway 10, clear takeoff, wind 050 degrees 10.
Roger, cleared for takeoff, runway 10, copy the winds, and heading 180 after departure, carrying 410. Alright, so you guys heard that, so now we're gonna get the landing lights on, make sure everything's all good. And I'm gonna tell them to prepare. There we go, so we pretty much have everything all sorted out for departure. Let me see. I'm gonna put the lights off now.
Cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
There we go. Alright guys, here we go. Getting ready for this departure, man. Alright. It's nice, isn't it? Actually, let me go outside here. I like to do all of these things, man, because X-Plane is just so wonderful to do all of that. Sweet. Yeah, you can do all of that kind of stuff, man. Nice. Nice, isn't it? Anyways, let me try to stay on because I don't want to go outside. Next thing, I have an emergency or some kind of thing. But yeah, it's really nice that everything is going good so far. So like I said, we have the before takeoff flaps and stabilizer is all set. Alright, so we're pretty much ready for departure. Alright. So we see we just about 40 minutes. So we're gonna stop the chrono 40 minutes. And just gonna make sure everything is all checked, make sure. Okay, so I think we have everything all set. Who's ready? Everybody's ready? Everybody locked and loaded? Alright, because I'm locked and loaded. Alright. So I'm gonna get the time set and as well set the TRA. Now, right, so now we're ready. So we're gonna get throttle forward now. Let's go. Throttle forward. Alright, and then I'm gonna press 2, well not toggle but N1. There we go. Nice, isn't it?
Caution on taxiway, on taxiway.
Yeah, trust in Russ to be doing all of that.
80 knots.
Yeah, when I reach 100 knots we're gonna move forward, pressure. Alright, there goes 100 knots. I'm gonna keep the, because the wind is coming from the left to the right, so. Alright, there we go. V1.
V1.
Rotate. There we go. Up we go. Let's get in a bit of trims. Alright, nice. Gear up. Nice. Woo. That was pretty nice, man. I'm gonna make a right turn.
400.
Slight right turn. Alright, so let's go. So we're gonna get LNAV.
1000.
There we go. Nice. Alright, here goes the N1. Alright, there we go. So pretty nice. So no weather at the moment, really. That's too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna get terrain on my side. And I'm gonna get VNAV. Alright, ooh, there we go. Here goes the bumps. Oh, here goes the weather. Yep, and then I'm gonna get command A. There we go. So now we can. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna put the after. Well, when the flaps go up, then we'll do the after. It's the after takeoff checklist. Nice, isn't it? Woo-hoo. There we go, nice. And Carbon Airlines 410 is passing 3,000 feet. Alright, so flaps on.
Carbon 410, we're to contact with Gouda.
Bro, head in 180 as instruction. Say again, Carbon 410.
Carbon 410, radar contact, Playdoy, Kuda, Club 300.
Flaps up. Just so you say direct to Buddha. Climb flight level 150, carbon 410. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh yeah, legendary AVITAB. Yeah, I did actually go at 180. Yeah, just kind of lost me there for a bit. But I actually went at 180, and then afterwards started making a turn. Because I actually passed, and I thought he was actually gonna call me, but he didn't actually call me. So I went and called him. It seemed like he was just trying to do the lazy man's way, but that's alright. Still good. 5,000 on the transition. Flaps is up, and he said direct to Buddha, which we're gonna do right now. There we go. It's nice, isn't it? And then we're gonna do the after takeoff checklist. After takeoff, engine blades on, PAX is on, auto landing gear is up and off, and flaps is up, no lights. Alright, so pretty much on the climb out now, so it's gonna synchronize the heading here, guys. Yeah man, so far so good. And now boy, you blew past 180, I had to fly the heading until they tell you to proceed course or direct. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is correct, yeah. For some reason
Frontier flight 269 ready time.
I find like this guy was just pretty much trying to do the lazy man's way the whole day, but yeah. Let me see, we're climbing out. I think he told me to like just push back his approve, but he didn't actually say if it's left or right. I was kind of wondering, like, I guess they expect us to already go at alpha, so, ooh, why is it saying, ooh, there's a little glitch. Yeah, so we can remove all of these now, if you want to remove it. So like, all of these switches here, let me see what else. Yeah, like I said, I'm actually here in Discord as well too. Yeah, I'm actually here in Discord, like I said. So I actually like trying to navigate with that as well. Yeah, but so far it's been okay. It's really been nice, you know, this entire flight. You know, now we're passing 10,000, so I'm gonna get the landing lights after 10,000, you know, the normal standard checks and everything, make sure. There we go. Hopefully you guys actually heard that. You hearing the sounds? You're hearing the talking? You see, well, that's for if I have to talk, but they're already talking after you pass 10,000 feet, man. That's really nice. Alright, so I'm gonna move, since I'm already over the ocean. I'm actually gonna actually I'll show you guys where am I right now. It's fascinating. Alright, get a little bit of music as well. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah guys, you know, we really appreciate all you guys' support. You know, if you guys want to subscribe to my channel, you know, don't be afraid, feel free. You know, we really appreciate all you guys' support. You know, patronizing, you know, to all those who patronize, who actually been in the channel, who's been giving me a lot of comments, you know, a lot of anything that they actually wanted to share, which is really good in terms of advice and stuff like that. So yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, do feel free to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. I'm actually gonna try to schedule a lot more lives just so that at least you guys can actually know what I'm actually doing, than to actually pop up. Oh, was that me? Was that me, Colin? Oh, what's up for Carbon 410? I say climb level 300. Roger, climb level 300, Carbon 410. Alright, so here we go. So I'm actually gonna put 300 and then altitude intervene. There we go. Alright, nice. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I like the cockpit of the whole ZIBO, man, like the lights and everything, man, like, you know, for being a free thing, man, like that's really, really nice, man. Yeah, do appreciate it, guys. You know, like I said, do subscribe if you guys want to subscribe to the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Let's actually go where the passengers are, man. Nobody on the oh, there are you. Hello. Hi, can I sit between you and her? Ooh. How are you? How are you doing, ma'am? Are you watching? What are you watching? Are you watching X-Plane? Oh, you're watching X-Plane with low res, are you? She would like watching X-Plane with low res, man. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna mind my business and, you know, focus on my TV, right? My TV screen right in front of me, man. You know what? I'm gonna go and say hello to some other people, man. Thanks for having me there. Alright. Let me see. Ooh. What's he watching? Yeah, he's like watching. He's like, I'm watching you here. I wanna see what you're doing. Let me see what you're doing. Oh, he's watching that screen too, so I can see. Well, hello. Hi. Yeah, man, ZIBO is really, really nice, man. It's not too bad, is it? You know, the fact that you actually have a whole cabin and stuff. I have the Max as well, but I find sometimes the Max, the performance and stuff for the Max is a bit off. Whereas the ZIBO, like, you know, they update it all the time, so you'll actually get the speeds and everything. Oh, there's Austin, man. Hi, say hi. Let me see. Wait, is that first class seats? Oh wait, they all watching Austin? Or what they what? They're all watching like X-Plane? Huh. Alright, so let's get back. Yeah, climbing out of. So we're in San Juan at the moment. And where we'll be crossing, going into Santo Domingo. You can actually go to the charts and actually see where you're actually going to be crossing. Let me see where. I think they were talking in Discord about a 767, man. Let me see. Yeah, a 767. Let me see. Yeah, it's talking about 767, man, and stuff like that, man. I used to love flying the level D 767. For what was that, P3D and FSX. No, the level D was, I think, was FSX, right? And I think P3D was Captain Sim. Yeah. Oh, well, that's how I used to do it. And actually, like Trinidad, there was this flight, like the 767, which was actually going from Trinidad to London Gatwick direct. But now, obviously, there's British Airways going to Trinidad, and then from Trinidad back to St. Lucia, and then St. Lucia into London and Gatwick. But I used to love actually flying that level D, that 767, especially when they had the MCE. I think it was called a multi-crew experience. I used to have that when I couldn't get the FS2 crew at the time. You know, because obviously I was paying for all of these things back in the days, man, and they were very expensive with my little pocket. And me not actually working or anything, going to school and stuff, like that was just a little bit too much money. So I've been flying with FSX and going all the way up to X-Plane and then to Microsoft, you know, past P3D and all of them, and that's been a lot, man. Yeah, it's been a lot. Anyways, so into the flight. So right now we're at 2.5, climbing out of 2.5. We are about 19% done. If you look at the overhead, 19% done, 20% done from the flight. Still have 242 nautical miles to go. Yeah, if I
clear, direct body, get common maintain, level 300, say altitude.
Direct,
so yeah, as I was saying,
boarding
if I go to,
by level 300.
if I go back to here, I can actually look to see where I'm actually gonna cross.
Let me take level 320.
Where I'm actually gonna cross. So if I come down here, this is the registration. Depends on whatever one you want. And here is MDCS, which is at 49. So we just about 13. So we still have a lot to go before actually go into Punta Cunta. So we actually have to cross into San Juan. Yeah. So this is pretty much just let you know all the information about the flight and that kind of stuff. What you're operating with and stuff like that. And let me see. Normally I actually look at the note times as well. Actually I did today, and they didn't really have much of SIGMATs and stuff really. But what I realized was they were saying the Papa Juliet November was out of service. Yeah, out of service and would be permanently. So I did look at that. It didn't really affect anything. But remember I was at stand Alpha 3, so the parking stand B2 and B3 closed due to pavement and stuff. That didn't actually bother me because I actually wasn't at any other stands, and so I looked at all of that stuff before and I realized it didn't really affect me, so I didn't really have to worry about any of that. So coming into MDPC, which is Punta Cunta, as you can see, the only thing is just the GBus approach, which I won't be doing today. I'll just look at the weather. So normally I'll come here and then go to MDPC,
1,000 to go.
and then I'll just look at the weather and see what the weather says. And once I realize that the weather is good, so 07009, so a little bit windy, but there's just a few clouds, but there is some CB around with these few clouds. So a few clouds don't mean there's not going to be turbulence. It just means that it's how much clouds there is in the sky. But these few clouds, you know, they're a little bit convective in a way. So you see QNH is 1017, so I'll just put it up just as a memory, 1017, so I don't have to go back and remember. But it's 29, a few clouds, just 2018, so so we couldn't take the visual approach coming into Punta Cunta. Obviously it just might be a little bumpy here and there, knowing that there's a bit of wind. Okay, so let me see, when is the top of descent? Top of descent is at 0239. So I'm actually gonna put that down. Let me see. Yeah, top of descent at 0239. So that's within about 18, let me see, 19 minutes, about that. About 19 minutes. So far so good. We already reached our altitude of 300, and we actually coming through the, you know, still in the ocean, the US Virgin Islands, not too far to the north. Probably, I guess I can show you guys that. They see not too far to the north. What's that? Road So you see they have Coral Harbor. I've never been there. I've never been to US Virgin Islands, so I'm not too sure about it. That's we still have to go past here, and we're gonna be passing and then going all the way. Yeah, so we should be able to at least see 2 airports. But this airport as well, probably we should see it, and even this airport as well here. We should see this one as well too. Alright. So one of the things I do is just probably put airport here. Alright, so you see here is Twist, which I think that's St. Croix. Is that St. Croix, right? Probably someone can let me know. Yeah, so we have about, like I said, just about 18 more minutes before we start to get our descent, but we still have until 43, which is about 23 minutes till we reach in Punta Cunta, which is in the Dominican Republic. So let me see. I mean, there's so many things that you can do. I like about X-Plane, you know, you can look at literally so many things, you know. Just the fact that you can move around so easily. Some of the aircrafts makes it so much easier to actually enjoy flight sim with X-Plane. But that's just my take. That's why I like X-Plane so much. I'm not actually trying to make anybody feel like X-Plane is the only sim that they should be flying, but in my opinion, for me, I find that everything about it makes it a bit more realistic for me, that I like and I enjoy. So planes like these makes me really want to fly X-Plane. You know, just the user, the UI. So if I go on map, you know, on map you can actually see so many things. I mean, when you want to have a lot of programs running, I don't tend to like to have a lot of programs running. I just want to see things. So for example, you know, here is a what is this, a boat? They have some boats and stuff here. Different, here's a boat. They have some tankers and all this kind of thing. You know, so many things you can, you know, get to do. You can see which traffic from here. There's another guy here. What's that? FFT269. Yeah, I mean, they got so many things that you can do. You can actually even move your aircraft from where it is right now. You can slow it. But anyways, yeah, I'm actually loading. I'm actually on my A cars. Oh, that's Ashton. Oh, is that Ashton? Oh, nice. Yeah, man. I'm actually. I think I did one of the flights into Cayman. Yeah, was it 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. And I'm actually. I want to do the flight into NASA soon. To get into the Bahamas. I like, although I like MSFS, with MSFS I can actually see how beautiful the whole Bahamas is with the water and everything. You know, just passing over Bahamas and stuff. I guess in the real life, like, people probably must be a joy, you know, like people taking so much pictures and stuff, because like the water in Bahamas, I would think, is by far probably the best waters I've ever seen. Oh, was that for Caribbean 410? Roger. Yeah, because I was like, what, Caribbean? Because I know we still have a couple minutes to go anyway. loud, but yeah, a bit loud, but that's okay. Anyways, I'm actually gonna continue the rest of the stuff in terms of looking at the monitor and making sure everything's all good. So even example, like just looking at your alternative for in case anything, you know, it says runway 11 strip work in progress, stuff like that. But yeah, just to give you some information about in terms of no terms. But other than that, you see here, just a bit of a crosswinds that you can see here going across us, you know. I'm gonna come back, open up, go back to the landing. Let me see what the landing weight is. The landing weight is 62.4, and they pretty much already gave us when this whole sim brief pretty much gave what the arrival performance. So this is the takeoff stuff here, and this is the landing. So it says runway 8. Based on the weight that we're taking, flaps 30, we see 6, the planned landing weight. So it says runway 8, that's the length for the runway. So I'm actually going to load all of that stuff. Actually, I think it's already been loaded. Yeah man, I think it's already been loaded. Let me see, go to arrival. That's it? Oh no. And remember we said we're not doing the GBus. So we're not actually going to be doing that, so we're going to be doing our RNAV. And if the flight plan says PNA by Antec, so we're going to do Antec 1 Whiskey. And I'm actually going to go to AMD PC. I mean, you can always try to see if you can get the chart. You can always try to see if you can get a chart on here. But first of all, let me see if we can see any airports from here. We're supposed to be able to see one of the airports on the right side. I think that's it over there, is it? I believe. Yeah, what else? One company on the next leg. Ashton. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't mind if you want to. I did this stream about probably 5 minutes earlier just to see if I can actually do a third leg as well, like if you have time. I mean, it's already like 10 o'clock, but yeah, from there I'm actually going to Jamaica. So if you want to join in, you can join in on that. Coming in from Punta Cunta, then going on to Kingston, Jamaica.
Sorry, before 10, send up pilots cross and text and maintain flight level 100.
Roger, descendant pilots discretion into Antex at flight level 100, carbon and lightning is 410. So he said to cross at flight level 100. Okay, so we put that here. There you see top of this end is pretty soon, but that's on my discretion. Alright, so we're gonna continue what I was saying. Let me see, we're gonna go to airport, and I mean, if you want to get your charts, you can actually get charts here if the data for that area region actually have the charts here based on the provider. Well, I already have my program, which I normally use from a program that I've been using from time when it was like 10 years ago. It's the same JeppView program. Oh, I'm down. Okay, now nice man, Ashton. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yeah guys, you know, if you haven't subscribed to my channel as well, guys, you know, please subscribe to the channel as well. I really appreciate it. Or, you know, show your support. If you want a thumbs up, you know, put a thumbs up on this stream. That would be, you know, let me know that you actually did appreciate the stream today. Or I guess you guys waiting for when I land to see if you're gonna put a thumbs up or not. Oh, I'm in NASA now. Oh, landing in NASA now. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually want to do either the next stream or so, like, because I want to visit a lot more of the Caribbean islands, countries, So I'm actually probably gonna try to get some scenery, because I actually did not have any scenery for Bahamas since X-Plane11. Most of them is actually X-Plane, yeah, from sorry, I don't have for X-Plane12, but I had some scenery from X-Plane11, which I actually did fly from, from Punta Cunta, for example. Coming into Punta Cunta, I have X-Plane11 scenery, because these are pretty much old sceneries. But I never had actually in the years, like any for Bahamas, unfortunately, in my years. So I actually have to get some scenery from X-Plane, for either 11, or if I can get 10 for, that would be really, really nice. If I can get 12. Oh, sorry guys, something just fell here. Sorry, give me a quick second. Yeah, something just fell there. What was that? Oh, that was my phone. Yeah, just give me a quick second.
Okay, flight 269, advise this weather service to terminate because it changed for regular.
Because it changed for Punta Flight 269.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, so just let me get back to, we have the landing weights and everything, so I'm gonna go back to the charts. Just passing through San Juan at the moment. Right, so let's go back to the charts here. So as I said, it's 8, and it's gonna be flaps 30. So we're gonna be doing that with a landing weight of the plan runway landing weight as well. That's the landing weight for the runway 6634. So if I go on to what we said was the landing weight again for this 625. So if I go down here, 62.5 with flaps 30, right? Well, it said flaps 30, but sure takes flaps 30. We'll take flaps 30 then. Since they wanted me to do flaps 30, so let's go back to 8. And let me see, let's go again. Alright, so is that all the information they give? They have flaps 30, packs on and no en route icing, on the 8, the outside temperature and stuff like that. You see we have just pretty much just giving you the length for the runway and stuff based on packs on and stuff like that for the different runway. But like I said, you can actually come back. You can come on my program, which I have here. Yeah. And which I actually gonna show you guys. So if I come here, which is my chat here, and then I'm gonna go to the arrival, which is the R908, and it's the Antex. I said the Antex 1 whiskey, which I believe I did put. Was it the Antex 1 whiskey? Antex 1 whiskey, correct? So you see, you're gonna go for Antex, and then gonna go into, what's that? Into PC. What's that? Is that PC? PC 101, PC, right? PC 101 and PC 112. So let me come down here from Antex PC 101 112. Nice. And then gonna go into which other one now? Actually I have to get the RNAV 408, right, and then I think is from Angel, there we go, Agnel, and then Valid, and then from Valid Rika. So we can see that we're going to be doing from here, from over there, and then going and turn around and coming here, which I guess we could do that way since we're already coming from over there anyway. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. So you see, for the misapproach, before I even actually do that, let me just look at top of descent. Alright, so we have some time. Yeah, we have some time here. So yeah, so for the misapproach, it's gonna climb to PC257 on track 086, then left turning, then to PC258, and then you're gonna direct to Agnel, and then on track 268 proceed to 3000, and then hold, and according to ATC instructions. So we see transition altitude is 17,000. So we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna go and make sure we get all of that stuff. That's transition level 180. We're gonna get requested descent winds. We're gonna continue since the weather says a bit of few clouds at 1,800 feet. So we know once we reach Rical, well, there should be weather around that height anyway. But on a 3-degree glide from Rikak down, if our speeds up about just about 140, I believe. 140, so you see it's just about 743. We have to remember, because we'll be doing our RNAV, which is like an RNP approach. So LNAV, we use LNAV with that. So I'll actually descend at that down to the minimum altitude, which we're gonna take today as 730 as the minimum altitude. 730. So let me put the minimums, which that's the barrel. Minimum 730, that's the radio barrel. Alright, here we go. 730, 45. There we go, 730. Oh, where am I going all the way up? 7. There we go, 730.
San Juan Center, American 361, inbound tank, flight level 350.
Alright, nice. Let me see. So that's 730, so that's all set. And let me see where we are right now. Like I said, up here. So you see, we're gonna be.
4470, American.
So any of my actual friends from San Juan, I think I have a couple in Discord. I guess hopefully they'll let me know a little bit more about, you know, Cuba, for San Juan and stuff like that. Because I actually haven't been there before, so I don't even know my way around there. Yeah. But yeah, X-Plane12 is really nice. I'm not actually running a lot of things today. I'm actually a little bit away from some things, so that's really nice. That at least I can be able to get some good performance today. I was supposed to actually do the other stream that I wanted to do today, was the one with the CRJ, but that had to get postponed to a later date. I had some technical issues with MSFS. I have been struggling a little bit actually with MSFS, getting everything, all my drivers settings proper for it, but just haven't found my way around it. Anyways, let's continue. So we have the descent, like we said, we're gonna descend to 743. Alright, and then we're gonna go to the airport file from runway 08. You see the runway is pretty long, 3,100 meters. And from runway 8, see there's some windsocks on them. There's a control tower, there's an ARP, so you know the heights are a bit different. So you see one is 43 here, and one is 37, so it's pretty much going down. This one is 47, so you can see it's slightly different elevations. This one is a little bit higher than this one here, and let's see what the elevation is just now. Let me show you guys that screen. Actually, thought I was showing you guys that screen, so but here it is, sorry. So it's here 43 elevation on this one, and hey, did he call me? I guess he'll call back if that. Oh, that wasn't me. Alright, so yeah, 43, and then this one is 47, so there's the ARP here and the control tower here. And you see R37, so it's pretty much going downhill here. 37, so yeah, just slight little elevation here. That's why they have the ARP around here, because it's a bit different altitudes. They said first runway 09, consider slippery and wet. That's runway 09. We're not going 09, so we're gonna pretty much try to exit on down here from Alpha, and then gonna go Kilo or whichever way they want me to go. But I don't think there's ADC, so we're just gonna go straight from here and go on to Alpha, and then go into the terminal down here. So for runway 08, there's high intensity runway lights, center line light, there's markings and stuff, there's poppy lights, 3-degree puff, RVR, you see the width for the runway. So there is lights, high intensity runway lights, so that's a good thing about it. And if we go back to the actual chart, let's go back again. Which one was it? This one, sorry. You can see down here it says the poppy, so this gives you a little bit more idea as to what you have. And then it's pretty much that's the after, you know, climb out the miss approach, so you're gonna go straight, and then you're gonna get onto heading of 86. Alright, let's see, 86 till you 10 to 257. Oop, what just happened there? What was that? I guess the weather change. That happens when the weather change, man. You get some of these issues, man. Yeah, that was definitely the weather change. Yeah, so that's the thing about X-Plane, like you just actually have to watch that just to make sure nothing crazy is happening. Okay, it does tend to happen every now and then. Can you imagine, up to now we haven't actually even we haven't even landed our first flight yet. Yeah, but I think Jay is gonna be doing the second leg with me as well, from Global Alliance, and we pretty much arrive in our top of this sand pretty soon. Let's see here, that's 40, this 40 here, so that's 20 here, so that's about 10. Press execute, so actually 8. Alright, realize I didn't actually put that because actually so it's supposed to put it, so I can actually put it, and then that would actually tell me that I have to descend. So now we're gonna press altitude intervene, and then we're gonna start to descend. So he did say 10,000. Aircraft Airlines 410 is descending. I don't think ISO was. Well, I don't think ISO was to be in his airspace. Yeah, good day, Caravan 410. Okay, so we have other brakes 2. Actually, we have these speeds. It's flap 30, doing 145. And let me see what else we have to get here. Give me a second here. Which plane? The MD 83 or 88 or the 737? Oh, you wanna go in? I don't have the MD 88 or the 83. I'm in the 747 at the moment, but I want to hopefully get the MD 83 soon enough, because I would like to actually do more like Caribbean flights with the 83 as well too. You know, just fly around the islands. I'm actually trying to learn the ATR as well, so I actually can fly around with the ATR in the Caribbean as well. So yeah, let's continue for flaps 30. So you see when it's dry it takes about 3,200 feet. With the factored, so let's say the factored wet 6,000 feet, 6,000, and the runway, which is 31 meters to feet, I believe is 3.1. So that's about 9,006. So 6,000 should be about here. So yeah. Let me see. And you say FIR of 143. Is it? Oh, runway length is actually 10,100. Planned runway landing is 66. So yeah, we're within good range. Yeah, we're within good range. Yeah, nothing else really. Okay, so since we're on our own, pick one for me. We're coming to 747, man. Yeah, we're going to 747, man. Just to make things a little easier. Well, not easier, but I guess symmetrical. Alright, so since we're going all the way down to one, just gonna put the transition altitude, the QNH, hectopascal 1017, and as well we're gonna do the checklist as well. Oh, I was just there, man. Go back to AVITAB charts, checklist, and let's get the landing, not landing, descent. Pressurization altitude is already checked. Recall is checked. Oh, I'm supposed to put it on 1 to 2 decimal 8.
American 361 cross, Sailor, and maintain 110.
There you go. So you see a bit of weather, as you can see here. And yeah. So when we're coming into Punta Cunta, we will be passing through Veron, just over some stuff over here. Yeah, we're just passing through some, what's that? Some trees and some reserves and stuff like that, and then pretty much over a town here, and then turn around and then come back into some, I see monumental, natural highway. And come and land on there. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, we're on descent, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna arm the speed brakes. I'm gonna continue the rest of the checklist. Auto brakes is level 2, and then is going to be a landing VREF of a minimum of 145. 145. If it's that, I'll put 3 just to be on the safe side, and then minimums are 740. Is it 740? 730 to be on the safe side. And the approach briefing has already been completed. So just to refresh or to recap, which I'll go back through it again, hopefully for you guys to. So right now we're already doing the arrival descent, which is from Antex. We're going to be going all the way to PC101. That's where we're going, PC102 now, from 1. Okay. And then from there we're going to continue this horse race track thing. And then go into the arena from Angel, then continue again, and here we might not just do all of that, we might just do radar vector visual. If the weather is okay enough, we'll break out 730, and like I said, 140 with a descent of 743. in event of any emergency or whatever the case may be, and we can't get a landing, then we're gonna go around from PC 257, sorry, where is it, PC 257, and we're gonna continue to turn left till we get to a heading of 268, and then we're gonna either go here and hold, but there's no control, so we can pretty much do what we want. And then in the event that we do land, then we just gonna exit on Alpha and then go all the way here. I'm going to parking stand, you see it down here. We get terminal, and we're just gonna park on any one of them down here. I wonder if there's any note to do with over here. I don't think so. So I think we can probably go on Alpha. I think they would have given us a note, but there is minimums, so here is the minimums. So because we're going over here, we want to stay minimum 3,000 feet. We don't want to go below 3,000 feet within it. So let me put that 112.7. So let me get a fixed page of PNA, and then I'm gonna put that fix of 15 and 20. And one for 20 as well. Alright, so I know I have to stay minimums 3,000 feet here. Okay, so yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. There you go, and there's the airport over there. Somebody there. Seems like there's a couple guys there. I can actually check as well. So if you remember, I can actually see from the models and see who's on there as well. So there's, oh, here's Ashton here. Hey mate. Yeah, so he's in 737. It's showing out as 735, 737-500. And there's also Felix in the A320. He's an A321 now, but showing as an A320. Yeah, so anyways, let's get back to main screen. Let's make sure that we're on track. There you go. We're a bit high anyway. I see the profile is supposed to be here, so we're pretty high at the moment. What I'll do is put flaps. One just to see if we can actually get down a little bit. And if anything, I guess we can even continue the descent as well. Put in, there we go. Let's continue the descent because we're pretty high, so yeah, way too high. So you have to actually extend and then come in, but that's okay. I mean, the weather is good, so we can actually get to sea, so that's alright. Yeah, I'm actually gonna hope, well, not hope, but every day I try to better my skills at landing. So alright, so let's descend again. We might have to extend the down leg because we're pretty high. What we can actually do as well too is let's just try to go a little bit right with level change, just to kill some altitude. Yeah, and we can actually use the speed brakes as well if we want to. Yes, just to lose some altitude. because we're pretty high. Yeah, well, that's okay. This flight took 52 minutes so far. Alright. I'm gonna continue the right turn. I'm gonna go all the way down to 3000, because remember, within this range it's minimum 3000, so I'm gonna stay 3000. He has a terrain, so I'm just watching the terrain on this side. Nice, isn't it? Nice, nice. And we're 10,000 feet, so let's get the landing lights. Alright. So we're gonna descend on level, because I realize that it just keeps changing every now and then. We're gonna make sure that it stays. We're gonna make a right turn shortly to continue the descent. Okay, so let me see. Alright, so let's continue now, since by doing that we're actually gonna lose some altitude because of the bank, which I'm gonna put 40-degree bank. 40-degree bank, nice. Nice, nice. Yep. Nice, nice, isn't it? And I'm gonna continue right turn again. Nice. Okay, so let's go down 2,100 feet. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Out of throttle, you give me a little bit of one in there, but we have everything all checked. I'm gonna head direct to angle. There we go. I'm gonna put LNAV. So now we see that the profile is now a little bit better on profile. So now I'm actually gonna put a level change, because now we are below the profile. And what I could do as well is I could I mean, still say 210 anyway, so we're okay. So I'm gonna put this to arm. There we go. So this is just pretty much all the crew stuff, you know, trying to work all of these things out. So let's get back again, level change. Tends to do all of these things every now and then. If we want, we can actually vector ourselves, which I'm actually gonna do.
1,000 to go.
So let's get heading. Now we're gonna try to reduce speed to 180 knots now. I'm gonna make some calls as well. Aircraft Airlines 410, Punta Cunta traffic is on the base leg for runway 08, and northbound at the moment, heading 200, descending for 3,000 feet, out of 3,500 feet, Caribbean Punta Cunta traffic. Alright, here we go.
1,000 to go.
Let's get the head in, continue left heading again. Nice. Yo, Ozil, man, how are you, man? It was nice watching your stream today. You know, I appreciated watching your stream, man. Your stream was really, really nice today, man. Alright, so let's get flaps 5 now. Yeah, there was a lot of streamers as well too on the stream too, so I was like, yeah, it was really, really nice, man. I actually have to get to do some of these streams, man, as well. You know, probably do some group flights or something like that. Probably when I get some time. We just haven't had the time as well. So let's descend. I think we have to descend here to about up to this is like 1007 from, like I said, from Rikak. So we can pretty much, we're here because we're going from Rikak. We're keeping it to about 180, so we're pretty much good on the profile here. We're gonna be on LNAV, VNAV as well, so there we go. So we can stay on the profile.
1,000 to go.
Alright, so go down to 2000.
1,000 to go.
Caribbean Airlines 410, Punta Cunta traffic for runway 08 is on final 7 nautical miles out to land the runway 08. Alright, so let's get, everything is all good here. Landing lights is on. Let me see. Yeah, everything's all good. We're gonna put this on continuous, so we're pretty much ready for the arrival. Let's get flaps. Once we reach there soon, we'll be descending actually now down to a minimum. Don't forget the misapproach is a thing, so once we get there, we're gonna put the gear down right now just to get there in time. Alright, and we're gonna get flaps 15 as well. Alright, so now we're descending on LNAV, VNAV. There we go. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, we're a bit above the profile here. There we go. There we go. So now we're gonna go down to the... Alright, so let's get flaps 30. So we have flaps 30 set, and we're descending on the profile. Okay, so now we descend on the profile, so I think we have everything all good. So I'm gonna disconnect since we have the runway in sight. Short final runway 08, Punta Cunta traffic. Alright, so since we have flaps 30, we have the profile, we're a bit ahead. So I'm gonna get some, and there we go. Yeah, hopefully it should be a good landing today. So I'm gonna get the flight directors off, and the landing checklist is engine is set, continuous, speed brakes is arm, landing gear is down. We're a bit left of the runway, so let's turn a bit. Let's try to get back.
500.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're starting to lose it because I was watching some stuff here. We have to go a little higher. Let's try to stabilize, make sure we stabilize. Keep ourselves stabilized on the approach. Alright, so the rest of the checklist is all good, so the speed brakes is armed, all of that. So I'm actually going to remove the auto throttle as well. So now it's my aircraft, the wind is blowing, man.
300.
Yeah, so I like a little bit of a challenge, man, a bit high. Not a bit.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
So
200.
there you go. There you go.
100.
It's nice, isn't it?
50. 40.
Nice.
30. 20.
You see what I tell you? I holding the flare. I'm still holding the flare. And it still says hard landing. It doesn't matter. So it's something to do with my whole. It's something to do with the sim, because I hold the flare and still just does it. I don't know why, but
80 knots.
I don't know why, but it just seems to happen with X-Plane. That's what I realized. But yeah, I don't know why. It just keeps happening with X-Plane, man, every single time. And I don't know. I did hold the flare. You saw that I hold the flare, but yet still it still does it. Anyhow, there's nothing I can really do about it. I don't know why it just keeps happening, but yeah, it just keeps happening every single time. Anyways, let's get everything else sorted out. Yeah, it keeps saying hard landing, man. I don't know why it keeps saying hard landing. I mean, it's not even a hard landing, man. Anyways, we landed, and we landed good enough. It's always challenging, and that's the good thing I like about the Carbon airboats. It's always challenging, and that's really, really nice. Alright, so let's get the APU started as well. Nice. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and like I said, we're gonna exit from where is this? No, from going on to Alpha. Yeah, so that was a bit tedious, but that was a bit challenging, but that was okay nevertheless. All right, I've vacated runway 08 Punta Cunta traffic. Alright, let's get the landing lights off, taxi lights on. And we can put all this weather off, as well as TA. Yeah, so that was pretty much the first landing, and then we still have the second one to do, but that one was a little bit tedious. It's always like some reason the landing is always, I don't know why it happens every single time. In X-Plane, probably in P3 it's a lot smoother, but X-Plane it always seems like, even if I'm holding the flare, it seems like it just, for some reason, just rust. It just always seems like it's just sinking every time. I don't know why. I think it's the whole elevation, the fact that most of the airports I use in the Caribbean are pretty much like X-Plane 11 scenery, so probably like the elevations is just a little bit off. Well, obviously it would be. Yeah, but it's always a nice challenge. Like I said, it's always a nice challenge, and I really appreciate it. Doing it every single time, like, it makes me really love flying in the Caribbean. All the challenges of short runway, you can't always look to butter, the weather, the winds is blowing, and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, guys, if you actually enjoy what I do, flying and stuff, appreciate it. I'm actually just looking at my chart here, just seeing, so we're gonna be going right. I mean, you can always, we already do the landing checklist. All of this flaps and stuff, shutdown is for if we, but after we shut down the aircraft. So yeah, we're gonna be crossing and then going on to, let me see, yeah, we're gonna be crossing the other runway, and then alright, so clear left. Yep. I think the hard landing is the high flare angle. Yeah, I think so, because it's like I have a high flare, like a probably like a high flare angle, and I think probably like it's going down a bit instead of like even if I keep, but the thing is, if I keep the flare, it's gonna land even harder, so I have to flare a little bit up, but I guess I have to flare up with enough speed to actually not make it for it to not say that it's, you know, it's a hard landing, like to actually get to like probably like 270. So it needs some speed with the kind of high angle. Yeah, with the high angle, this rate of landing. So probably that's why. Yeah, so it is a skill. Obviously, it is a skill to actually get pitch with speed, and especially on the short runways in the Caribbean, because you know I'm flying a 747, it's not going to be going down pretty slow. But yeah, that was really nice. I'm actually gonna go into one of the stand over there. Alright, so let me slow down. I think he's over there. Is that you over there? Which made you drop like a rock? What made you drop like a rock? If you have a 5-degree angle, then that gonna cause you your speed to drop rapidly. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Let me see, where am I now? Yep. Let me see. Should I go by a stand over here? I think I would. Yeah, I think I would go over here. I think he's a little bit lower down there, is it? Is down there where they have the terminal? Not sure. But yeah, as you can see, this is like pretty much X-Plane10 scenery really. Over here that I'm using. X-Plane11, sorry. The scenery tends to be a little bit more older, obviously, because you don't really get much Caribbean scenery at X-Plane12 anyway, so you actually have to use your old scenery, but that's okay. We'll take it about here. Let's get the bricks. Very nice. Get the APU gens. Put the lights on, and then we're gonna cut off the engine here. Nice, that was really nice. Let's remove this. That was really nice. I'm actually gonna open the doors as well, and yeah, and I'm actually gonna get my ground crew to come and where is the program? Ground handling, there we go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna no, hide all. I want catering now on these, and I want that, this. What else I want? I think that's about all I want for now. So drive up. Alright, pretty much that's that. So I'm gonna remove the anti-collision lights, which it's already N2 of less than 15, so that's about that. What else you said? Yeah, I know it's about, I think that's the issue. I'm actually gonna open the door, and cargo doors as well, and the service doors, forward service as well. Yeah, so the issue is the whole elevation thing, man. Not elevation, sorry, the way I actually go into the in land a little bit high elevation and high flare, sorry, with a little bit of speed dropping, so it tend to go down a bit. The last time was I didn't have enough flare, so it's a combination of trying to get the pitch right with the yeah, trying to get the pitch right with speed. But I actually put the landing calculator, the landing rate on the screen, just so at least you guys can see the actual landing and how I did, just to make it a bit challenging for myself as well, you know, which I think is really nice to actually have a challenge. So that was really nice, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I did appreciate it. So I mean, you can always change the, I think you can actually change the livery of the ground handling. Let me see, you can go down here, let me see if I can change the livery. Which one should I put it to? None of these. Let's put Eastline. Hopefully that doesn't crash my sim. Eastline, oh, here we go. Nice. Nice, isn't it? Yeah, guys. Nice, isn't it? Yes, I think they're gonna be doing, he's gonna be doing the second leg, Ashton, and then he's gonna be doing the second leg with me as well. I think that's him over there, is it? Yeah, using my old scenery, yeah, and I think he's using this one, is it? 747. Oh yeah, he's in Brahma, yeah. Oh nice, Brahma's there. Nice, nice. Is he in the 737? Isn't that 747, is it? Let me check. He's in a 747 500. Oh nice. Oh nice, nice. That's really nice. No, he's in a 747 700. But it's because it's actually showing as a 737 500. Yeah, so down here, hopefully you guys saw that. Yeah, 737 700. But it's just showing as a 737 500. So yeah. That's with the CSL package I have. But I like actually that it's actually showing good enough. It's actually showing good enough. Like I said, the elevation, as you can see here, the whole elevation issue here, you know, because it's X-Plane11 scenery and not X-Plane12, you know, there isn't really much X-Plane12 scenery for like Caribbean. So you actually have to use your old sceneries from since 10 years ago, you know, stuff like that. 10 years ago, about 7 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah, because X-Plane12 is only out for about what, about a year or so, year plus. Is it a year plus? Or two. So then most of the sceneries would have been like a couple before. Anyways, let me see. Yeah, guys, you know, do subscribe to the channel as well. So I'm actually preparing for the second leg, so I'm just gonna leave it over here. I'm gonna leave us the view over here while I load onto my second flight. Yeah, so just give me a couple of minutes here and then I'm gonna get my stuff sorted out for the second flight.
Yo. Are you going into Mandy or Kingston? I mean Mandy or Montego Bay? Okay, MKJP. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Alright guys, yeah, so I am back. So I was just loading up the flights and stuff like that. For the flight, you know, the flight plan and all that kind of stuff for the next flight. And yeah, so far everything is inside. Flight 410, with leg 2 and you know, equipment, Lima and stuff. So just making sure that I have everything all organized for the next flight. I just have to get the aircraft. Yep, there we go. Alright, so I can pretty much start the next flight, which I have now, so I have that all set. So hopefully you guys see that. Oh. Yeah, anyways, there we go, going all across there, going on into Kingston, Jamaica. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. This is flight. Okay, so yeah, we have everything all sorted out. I think he's over there still. Ashton, you almost prepared?
Yeah, I'm ready when you're ready.
Just give me a couple of minutes here. Just about 2 more minutes. Alright, so yeah, so we almost ready and stuff. So just to put in a new flight plan, and then we should be trying to get ready and stuff like that. So let me go back to init again, and then going on to the route, and we're gonna request a new route. Alright, so
runway 8, based on this weather briefing here.
so we're going all the way back to runway 8, or we'll take 09, no?
It doesn't matter.
Let me see. Yeah, it seems like both of them is the same length, so I guess we're gonna take runway 09. Alright, so we take runway 09.
Say
so
again?
I say both runways the same length, so I guess we're gonna just take runway 09.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah guys. Alright, so let's activate that. I'm activating it today because we don't have any ETC, so we're just gonna go with what we have. We have to actually get the fuel. Where is it? Fuel. Which I mean, I can always come down here and then, which I like to do, and then go on to, let me remove this one. Oh, that was from another one. There we go. Actually I have to go back out and then come back in it again, and it's from, where is it, to, there we go. So 230 costing X9, I'm not sure why, and why we're going at 230, no idea when the flight is. So it'll actually go a little higher than that. Fuel of 75548. That's the thing I don't like about that. And you still have to actually go and do that and load the fuel truck. Alright, so you're starting the refueling, but are we doing the refueling and we don't even have the, we actually have to get the what's it, the GPU and that, because we can't have the APU running. So let's get that and let's put the APU off. Okay, these are supposed to be off, and these were supposed to be off as well, and you can put the hydraulics off as well if you, pretty much, yeah. Everything else, all of that is already good. You can just put that off. So let's come back again. What was it again? in terms of the payload. So the payload is 17 point. There we go. Great. Actually, back AVITAB. Oh, where am I going? Wait. And the payload. And I see 0 FIR weight. It's 58.7. It's actually 60.1. So we have to put that to about 16. 59.1. Let's put that 16,500. Alright, 59.6. I actually have to put that about 16,900. Alright, here we go. 60, that's roughly 60.1. Okay, still 7.7. Alright, nice. So we have the weights in as well. Alright, so we're just gonna load all of that, which we already loaded, and all we needed to do was to put the reserve fuel, which we get down here, which is 2.8, 2.8, cost index updated. We're gonna go to cruise wind. Where is it? Route data, load that, and descent forecast. We actually have to request that as well. Yeah, pretty much. Let me see, what else? Fuel is loading up. Temperatures. Let me see, descent forecast. And we're going to load the winds and execute. Alright, so we good, all good. So we have all of that now set, so we can just do runway 09. We already have runway 09, everything is all inside that we see here, and depart, and because we don't have ATC today, we're gonna go all the way. What altitude we using today? Oh, flight level 380. So we go flight level 380. Alright. We go flight level 380 with 380. We don't have ADC, so we're gonna do all of that. Alright, here we go. Flight director's coming on. Alright, flight director's here. And let me see. Runway heading is set. Runway heading is 97, right? Set. And we're just gonna get the winds. The fuel just have to almost ready, almost full up. And what else? Oh, at this time we can actually remove. Yeah, we can actually remove all of these here, since by now they pretty much, the kit errors is already complete, so we can remove all the bugs. Remove all of these. Go. Alright. So say passengers on board. We'll come back to that screen shortly. Alright. So you're gonna close the doors. Ground services doors. We're gonna close all of these doors. All doors, make sure everything's all set. And we're almost ready. We could just reset this. Nice. And let me see. So we're going to 380, so we're gonna update. Alright, here we go. And we're gonna let everybody know to welcome again. There we go.
Good morning, folks from the flight deck. Get your captain for the ride. It looks like it should be pretty good. So we're planning on a smooth ride. Get you there as soon as we can, and as safe as we can. We'll talk to you once we get airborne. Welcome over.
Alright, so there we go. That was that in terms of the departure briefing and stuff. So I'm gonna just go back and show you guys that screen again. So we're down here, so it's gonna go on to Echo and Foxtrot and go to runway 09, take off. And if I come back on my screen, I can actually go back to flight plan, load that from SimBrief. Now you see the Etor 2 Tango, sorry, departure is the departure, which I normally do is just press send. So Etor 2 Tango, so if I come back to the screen, let's look for the departures now from runway 09. There you go. So Etor 2 Delta, there you see here, 2 Tango, sorry, departure. Alright. Right turn and then going all the way, so pretty standard departure out of Punta Cunta. Nice and easy departure, nothing too much, and we can always turn around. The minimum here is 3,000 feet, so you can turn around and come back and land runway 09 or runway 08. It's underweight, the runway is long, 10,100 feet long, so it's pretty good. So yeah, we are ready for the actually no, we're not. We actually have well, the pre-flight, we don't have to do the pre-flight since we already well, actually yeah, we should do the pre-flight. Oxygen tested 100%, window heats on, pressurization mode, that's 50. Actually I have to get the elevation for MKJP. If I remember, that was it, like 13 feet, was it? 18 feet. So if it's 18, just put it down to 0. So that's set. So the fuel is alright, so you see the fuel is set. So once the fuel is set, you can put, eventually you can put the passenger signs on, anti-collision lights on as well. And let's get the before start procedure. Alright, all of this coming on. This is on, and we have to get the APU started because we're on ground power, and we're gonna pressurize the hydraulics, which you have to check with ground, which ground will let you know to pressurize the hydraulics. What else? I'm just gonna wait for the APU. Let's head. Oh nice, hear that sounds. That's super nice. Wow, that's super nice, man. That's super nice, man. Give me a quick second here, guys. Just replying to Christian in the group chat. Alright, so we're pretty much ready for the second leg. I just have to get the speed. Yeah, I just put my APU on and stuff, so I'm pretty much getting ready for the pushback in 1 minute.
Alright, well, like I said, ready when you're ready.
Alright, so let me just get the speeds again for the departure. Let me see. So runway 09, we're doing flaps 5. Again, flaps 5. And we're doing takeoff 1 at 44. Alright, so let's get that all sorted out. N1 is going to be takeoff 1 at 44. There you go. Did I put takeoff 1? Here we go, takeoff 1. Oh, flaps 5.